real. Low glow, reverie tonight. City wrapped in soft and light. Nothing urgent in the tone, just presence deeply grown. There was noise inside my head, echoing what others said. Be dominant, don't bend, never let the pressure end. So I built a sharper frame, trained my posture into flame. Spoken edges moved in steel, thought intensity was real. Now intensity is calm, measured in the open palm. In the way I let things land, without reacting on command.
Yeah, street lights shimmer amber faint, like lessons time will paint on anyone who stays long enough to see the light is rarely tough.
Reverie between the beats, where ego finally retreats, and something steadier appears, unmoved by former fears. Low glow in my bloodstream, not chasing every dream, masculine but serene, clean. Low glow across the dash, no more in a clash, not addicted to the flash or crash.
Yeah.
Did it to the flash or crash.
Yeah, yeah. 420 drifting thin, like patience settling in. Not to cloud what I perceive, but to breathe and then believe. Floated chords beneath my chest, sound like something at rest. Not defeated, not resigned, just intentionally aligned.
There was a time I'd interrupt, every moment abrupt.
Afraid that quiet meant unseen, afraid that calm meant in between.
Now in between is sacred ground, where clarity is found, where I don't inflate my name or treat reflection like a game.
The city hum like distant tide, no longer something I must ride. It exists and so do I, no competition in the sky.
You can be intense and still without breaking will. You can hold your ground without making sound. Low glow, reverie state, no need to dominate, just recalibrate straight. Low glow under moonlit still, everything I used to feel now refined and real. Seal, now refined and real.
Seal, yeah. Younger minds still burn bright, fueled by urgency and spite. Yeah, I remember that terrain, every slider growing strain. But over time the nervous spark learns to navigate the dark without igniting every doubt, without needing to lash out. Now my voice sits low and wide, carrying nothing left to hide. Yeah, that deter it like weighted silk, smooth but built.
Low glow, stretching in the dawn. Night dissolving, tension gone, and I remain composed and slow in the glow. Half dream, half real, still.
After hours, soft focus. Nothing urgent. Yeah. After hours in soft focus light, city blurred but insight bright. Neon melting into haze, like memory through different phase. There was urgency in my tone, like I had to stand alone. Every word a sharpened blade, every move a barricade. I confused defense with pride, kept vulnerability inside. Thought exposure meant defeat, thought silence meant retreat. Now the lens is gentler wide, not distorted by the pride. I can see what used to trigger without letting it grow bigger. Streetlights halo through the glass like ghosts of former overpass. Of roads I drove too fast, chasing something that wouldn't last. Soft focus don't mean blind, it means relax mind. It means clarity without attack, no need to push back.
After hours in soft focus glow, no more racing undertow. confidence that moves slow, let it flow. After I was in violet frame, nothing left to prove or claim. Masculine but not the same. Reclaim.
420 drifting thin and light, like breath meet at night. Not to hide, not to flee, but to sit with clarity. Know the chords beneath my chest sound like something reassessed. Not a race but reorganized, old intensity neutralized. There were seasons built on edge, like life was narrow ledge, like falling meant collapse, like calmness was a trap. Now I understand the frame that holds both heat and flame, without consuming awe, without demanding fall. City hum like distant tide, not something I must ride. It's there and so am I, no need to amplify. A steady man sees wide, not every wave a tide. He doesn't chase the storm, he keeps his form. After hours under haze, not addicted to the blaze. Peace that doesn't raise but stays. After hours deep and slow, lessons I already know. Soft focus lets it show, grow.
Younger reflections still ignite, addicted to the fight, equating tension with the lie. Believing pressure means you thrive. I remember that sharp breath, romancing edge and death, but edge dulls when held too tight, and clarity requires light.
Now I drive in softened view, not detached, but true, not inflated, not extreme, balanced in between. After hours fade to gray, night giving way, soft focus still intact, no need to react. Bird lights, clear mind, align.
Silk steady. Ask for breathing. Head steady. Silk static over asphalt line. City glowing in blurred design. Windows crack, the air runs slow. Like thoughts I finally let go. There was friction in my youth. Sharp reactions dressed as true. I thought pressure proved my way. Every moment test of fate. Walk with shoulders locked in place. Jaw set tight against the race. Measure manhood by the stare of who would look and who would dare. But tension ages faster than time. Leaves a residue in spine. And every wind that came through force carry hidden cost, of course. Now the baseline rolls beneath, like something steady in my teeth. Not aggressive, not suppressed, just integrated in my chest. I don't flare at every spark, I don't bark just to leave a mark. Silence holds a heavier tone than any throne I could've owned. Silk static on the street, slow heartbeat under beat. No more hunger for defeat, I'm complete. Silk static in my veins, form a fire without the chains. Nothing frantic remains, just rain.
420 curling through the air, not to vanish, just to care for the edges once too sharp. For the parts that left a mark, there was urgency in my stride, like I had something to hide. Like if I slowed, I lose ground, like stillness couldn't be profound. Now stillness feels like earned a rain. After weather, after rain, after showering in the void, after ego overjoyed, yelling guitar bending low, sounding like a choir to glow, like regret turned into grace, like maturity in place. Street lights stretch across the hood, I see clearer than I could when I needed noise to feel, when adrenaline was real. Masculine is not a shout, it's knowing what to live without. It's firm but never brittle pride. It's calm with nothing left to hide.
Silk static, heavy calm. No more armor on my arm. No more reacting to alarm, just bomb. Silk static under moon. Not too late and not too soon. Confidence a steady tune, in tune.
I See younger shadows move, still convinced they must prove every ounce of inner work through confronting heat and surge. I remember that terrain where silence felt like chain, where dominance felt safe, where vulnerability was unsafe. But time reshaped that brittle frame, burned illusion from the flame. Now I carry something else, discipline that builds itself, engine humming like a valve. I don't need to win it now, I just live it, breathe by breath, balance life instead of death. Silk static fades to dawn, night dissolving, tension gone, and I remain spine aligned, calm in body, heart and mind.
Static fading, asphalt cooling, still moving, still moving. Slow fire under city steel, not explosive but it's real. Burning steady in my core, different than it burned before. There was blaze without control, flames consuming parts of soul. Every challenge fueled defeat, every doubt an urgent need. Needed noise to feel alive, needed tension to survive. Thought intensity was death, chased it with accelerating breath. Now that fire's tempered down, doesn't scorch, doesn't drown. It warms instead of burns, it listens, then it learns. Street lights shimmer on the glass, I let the old illusions pass. Not with bitterness or shame, just acceptance of the flame. Fire can destroy your guide, depends what lives inside. Discipline reshaped the heat, made the wild controlled and sweet. Slow fire beneath the skyline, not chaotic, not confined. Masculine but redesigned, alive. Slow fire in my chest, no more need to overtest. Confidence without contest, at red. 420 drifting in the night, not escape a dimming light. On impulses once too fast, on habits I outgrew at last. Lilted guitar bending slow, like a memory letting go. Not erased but set aside, no longer ruler of my pride. There were seasons built on clash, on proving through a verbal flash, on winning arguments alone, but losing peace I'd never own. Now the wind is internal, balanced, not external. I don't need a louder tone to confirm I've grown. Skyline towering above, silent witness to the love I'm learning for myself, not for image on a shelf. Strength ain't loud combustion, it's calibrated combustion. It's fire held in steady hand, not burning down the land. Slow fire under neon hue, form of chaos turning true. Everything I once outgrew made me new. Slow fire, steady flame, not addicted to acclaim. I don't need to stake a claim. Same. Younger echoes in the street still equate heat with a lead. Still believe the louder spark leaves the deepest mark, but time
let discipline, no spectacle, just structure. Moonlight painting silver lines across the hood in quiet signs. City softer than it seems when you're not chasing younger dreams. There was a phase I called it drive, but it was fear to not survive. Fear of being overlooked, fear my silence would be mistook. So I overcompensated loud, performed strength before a crowd. Even when alone at night, still prepared to prove a fight. Now the proof is internalized, not depending on outside eyes. Discipline don't need display, it's what remains when pride decays. Baseline heavy in my chest, now I could promise I've addressed to not react from wounded parts, to not ignite avoidable sparks. So restraint is power refined, it's mastery of mind, it's choosing response over reflex, it's calm and complex.
Moonlit discipline in motion, not ruled by emotion. Strength without commotion, devotion. Moonlit discipline inside, masculine but purified. Nothing frantic to disguise, just rise up.
420 drifting thin and light, breath against the night. Not rebellion, not escape, just softening the shape of rigid scripts I used to read that told me what a man should be. Unshakable, I'm bent, emotionally cement, but cement cracks over years, under pressure, under tears. And I have both are rarely shown behind a tone too overgrown. Knew the strings beneath the beat sound like lessons made complete. Not a race but reorganized, form of chaos neutralized. Street lights flicker as I pass, reflection steady in the glass. I no longer fear the face, so looking back with quiet grace. A quiet king don't fear delay, he understands the longer way. He builds in silence brick by brick, he moves to liberate, not quit.
Moonlit discipline, slow burn, every scar a lesson learned. Nothing left I need to earn, I turn. Moonlit discipline so deep, promises I choose to keep. Confidence that doesn't leave its seed.
Younger shadows move with heat, adrenaline beneath their feet. They equate loud with respect, intensity with self-protect. I remember living there, heart wide, always aware. Every silence felt exposed, every kindness overdosed. Now my calm is not retreat, it's controlled and complete. I can enter any space without adjusting. My bass engine low, horizon wide, no ambition to collide, just for emotion and control. Discipline, hold.
Moonlight turning into gray, night giving birth to day, and I remain unshaken frame. Our lines say moonlight say
Going light, going light, going light, going light, yeah. Stillness. Going light, going light, going light, going light, yeah. Stillness.
Shadow tinted window, shadow tinted windows down, let the violet air surround. Engine low and breathing slow, like a truth I used to know. There was tension in my stride, always something left to hide. Every silence filled with dread, every look a subtle death. I
wore distance like a coat. Spoken half phrase, coded notes. Thought that mystery meant control. Guarded access to my soul, but control built from fear makes connection disappear. And I paid that hidden fee in isolation quietly. Now the baseline rose beneath. Heavy truth in every breath. Not defensive, not withdrawn. Just awake instead of drawn. You can be composed and still without surrendering your will. You can be a steady flame without igniting every name.
Shadow tinted windows wide. Oh no, no more running from inside. Confidence without the pride. Let it ride. Ooh, shadow glass and midnight tone. Oh no, I don't need to stand alone. Strength matured, fully grown.
420 drifting through the frame, softening what once was flame. Not to blur what I have been, but to settle deep within. There was urgency and touch to prove I didn't feel too much. To act untouched by pain or doubt, to never let emotion out. Now I let the lungs expand, no clenched jaw, no tightened hand. Masculine without disguise, present in my own two eyes. Smell the strings beneath the blade. Sound like something free from expectation, from the race, from defending every space. City lights reflecting streets on surfaces that used to lead insecurity in tone. When I thought I stood alone, a steady man don't need display. He lets the moment have its say. He doesn't fracture under heat. He doesn't compete.
Shadow tinted windows low. Oh no, lessons I already know. No more chasing out a glow, just flow, just flow. Ooh, shadow calm beneath the night. Oh no, no internal fist to fight. Grounded fully in my side, alive, alive.
I see younger frames ignite, quick to challenge, quick to bite, carrying inherited codes, walking tension, heavy roads. I recognize a restless wire, that hunger shaped like fire. I once equated noise with worth and conflict with rebirth, but rebirth came through restraint, through resisting ego's faint, through letting silence teach more than any shot of speech. Engine humming, skyline thin, nothing frantic left within. Shadow tinted glass reflects a man with fewer regrets.
No sirens in my head, no imaginary thread, just breathing low in tone and comfort in my own. Windows dark, heart light, still night. Windows dark, heart light, still night. Windows dark, dark.
Amber glow, soft and low, no blaze required.
Yeah. Ember glow across my chest, different fire than the rest. Not explosive, not a flare, just a steady in the air. There was a time I lived in spark, quick ignition in the dark. Every challenge met with heat, never knowing when to retreat. I mistook intensity for depth, held aggression in my breath. Thought if I softened even slight, I would disappear from sight. Now I understand the burn that doesn't scorch, but helps you learn a warmth that lights without control. A 10% soul, street lights bend across the hood. City same but understood, it's not enemy or test, it's reflection at its best.
Quiet flame can guide the way without demanding night or day. It doesn't shout, it doesn't plead, it simply leaves. Ember glow, confession slow. Not everything needs to show. Confidence and undertow. Let it flow. Ember glow inside my tone. Not reactive, not alone. Strength that's fully grown.
420 drifting like a sigh, not to run and not to fly, just to sit inside the calm of discipline, internal psalm. You could guitar bending low, sound like something letting go of the need to dominate, of the urge to escalate. There were nights I couldn't rest, carry storms inside my chest, measured manner by the stare of who would flinch or who would dare. Now I measure it by piece, by the tension I release, by the stillness I can keep when the pressure's running deep. City hum beneath the sky, no longer a battle cry, just ambient reminder tone that I am fully grown. Masculine ain't reckless fire, it's channeling desire. It's discipline in heated air, it's balance there.
Ember glow beneath the steel. Old illusions losing appeal. Nothing frantic left to feel. just remember glowing steady breath. No romance with early death, just deliberate death.
I see younger embers flare, burning hot without repair. Thinking blaze equals respect, not knowing what comes next. I don't judge, I just recall the hunger before the fall. The way pride can masquerade as a debt that must be paid. But time reshaped the raging spark, turn wildfire into art. A landing instead of flame, different aim. Engine humming under moon, not too late and not too soon. Ember glow beneath my ribs and the promise that it gives. No spectacle required, no approval desired. Just warmth without the burn, learn.
No throne, no crowd, still crown.
Yeah. Weight of a quiet crown, not a jewel or golden gown. Just responsibility and internal stability. Yeah. There was a phase I chased to see of louder clang beneath my feet. Our leadership was volume high. False silence meant you die. So I overfilled the room with thunder and with boom, trying to command the air, trying to prove I was there. But true command is subtle ground. It doesn't need to shake the sound. It enters steady, enters firm, without a need to squirm. Baseline heavy in my chest, like a vow I've addressed. To lead myself before I lead, to master impulse, thought, and speed. Crown ain't shiny, crown is weight. Measure breath, the liberate state. It's not control of everyone, it's control of self when done. Yeah, weight of a quiet crown. No need to tear it down. Strength that doesn't frown. Ground. Weight of a silent throne. Fully present on my own. Not performing for the zone. 420 drifting in the night, softening the edge of fight. Not the fade from who I am, but the sharpening the plan. You the cause beneath the cone, sound like discipline, full grown. Not a tyrant, not a believer, send a sovereignty. There was Caesars built on clash. I'm ride that move too fast. I'm proving I can never bend. I'm treating every test as in. Now bending doesn't mean I break. It means I know it's mine to take, and what to leave untouched, what not to clutch. City lights reflect and slide across the tempered side. I'm someone who has learned to wait before deciding fate. No kings without a crown exist, and how they speak and how they resist the urge to overplay the part, the need to armor up the heart. Weight of a crowded crown, masculine without renown. No applause to chase around. Profound. Way beneath the steady tone. Nothing left to overthrow. Just a man who's come to know his flow. I see younger rulers rise with fire behind their eyes, eager for the outer throne, not yet settled in their own. I was there with clenched fist. Believing power must insist. Believing leadership meant loud and dominance a shroud. But time refined the restless heat, turn reaction into seat. A presence calm and unafraid, not easily swayed. Engine humming under stars, past the echoes, past the scars. Away to crown what's fine, aligned. Body, breath and mind. No spectacle required, no battlefield desired. Just quiet authority.
Sapphire lights on the hood. Theory of motion. No rush.
Sapphire drift across the glass, night unfolding as I pass. Engine humming low and wide, like patience learning how to ride. There was motion without aim, acceleration dressed as flame. Thought that speed could prove control, while turbulence consumed my soul.
I used to grip the wheel too tight, treat every shadow like a fight, every intersection test, every silence unrest. Now I study how I move, not to conquer but improve. Less reaction, more design, less collision, more aligned. City painted cobalt blue, different shade than what I knew. When I needed outside spark to validate my inner dark.
Drift ain't reckless when it's planned. It's subtle pressure in the hand. It's knowing where the curve will bend before you have to overextend. Sapphire drifting, steady glide. No more racing from inside. Confidence without the pride. Let it ride. Sapphire glowing, tempered tone. Not defensive, not alone. Strength matured and fully grown.
420 hanging in the air. Soft reminder I am aware of the way my pulse once ran, like a siren through my span. There was hunger in my frame for reaction, for acclaim. Thought that louder meant elite. Thought surrender was defeat. Now surrender means release of a necessary inner police of the judge that lived inside, measuring worth against pride. Music could talk bending slow, like forgiveness, letting go of the version that believed peace was something never achieved. Street lights ripple in the chrome. Reflection feels like home. Not inflated, not reduced, just disciplined and self-produced.
Masculine is not a race. It's composure under pressure's face. It's the stillness in the chest when the world suggests a test. Sapphire drift beneath the moon. Not too early, not too soon. Life not ending in a boom, but bloom. Sapphire glide through heavy air. Nothing forced and nothing rare. Just presence laid aware.
Younger engines still run hot. Every glance a firing shot. I remember living wide, addicted to being mine. But admiration fades with dawn. Attention lingers long until you learn to breathe it out and sit with self without a shout. Now my theory's built on space, on giving moments room and grace, on letting ego lose its grip, on choosing steady relationship. Engine steady, skyline thin, no turbulence within. Sapphire drifting to the gray and I remain this way.
Drift slow.
Steady breathing slow, obsidian calm.
Obsidian calm in my chest tonight. Dark but polished, holding light. Not the chaos I once wore, like armor walking into war. There was tension in my jaw. Every flaw a silent law. Every look a coded sign. Every second on the line. I mistook intensity for depth and authenticity. Thought a man must always press, never soften, never confess. Now I know the darker stone can be smooth when fully grown. Not erupting at the spark, but containing its own dark. Street lights streak like molten gold across the surface, cool and cold. But underneath the polished face lives a steady, measured pace. Calm don't mean the fire's gone, it means it's harnessed, drawn. Not wild in every room, but quiet like a tomb soon. Obsidian calm inside, no more need to collide. Masculine but clarifies, solidified. Obsidian under skin, past dissolved within. Strength refined, not thin, from within. 420 drifting through the frame, softening the edge of flame. Not to numb what I have been, but to let the breath come in. There were nights I felt electric, restless, sharp, kinetic, living in a constant charge, as if stillness was too large. Now stillness feels like power stored, like discipline without a sword, like knowing when to speak and when the silence is unique. Two-hip guitar, bending low, echoing in a tempered glow, sounding like restraint in form, like shelter in a storm. City still seductive, bright, still offering every fight. But I don't step toward each flame, I choose which ones I name. Masculine and brittle glass, it bends unless reactions pass. It holds position, doesn't shout, it knows what it's about. And oh, what a city and calm so deep, promises I choose to keep, confidence that doesn't leave, but it seeps. Obsidian and moonlit air, nothing forced and nothing rare, just presence thick and aware. There, I see younger shadows flare, heat without repair, thinking volume equals weight, not knowing time will regulate. I once burned the same design, sharp edge, reactive spine, but erosion shaped the blade, turned the fury into trade. Now my calm is not retreat, it's complete, it's chosen, not imposed, it's open, not exposed. Engine humming under sky, no sirens passing by. Obsidian calm, a lion body, breath and mind. Dark stone, polished
Control burn inside my chest, different than the form of stress. Now Wi-Fi through the frame, but focus, discipline, flame that was blazed without design. Impulse leading every line, every insult sparked a flare. Every doubt a snare, I thought intensity was proof that I was solid, bulletproof. But constant heat consumes the core, leaves you hollow at the door. Now I study how it moves, how reaction disapproves of the calm that could replace every needle's race. Street lights shimmer golden red across thoughts once overheated. Now they cool beneath the tone, tempered, grown.
Fire can destroy or guide, depends who's at the side of the match inside your hand, and how you understand. Control burn under skin, not chaotic, not thin. Masculine from within, disciplines. Control burning heavy air, nothing reckless, nothing rare, just heat that knows to care.
420 drifting like a sigh under midnight sky. Not the fog, the discipline, but to breathe it in. You the guitar bending low, echo in the steady glow. Like clothes beneath the ash, no longer prone to flash. There were nights I thrived on clash, on adrenaline and crash. On proving through debate, on escalating fate. Now escalation feels small, like leaning toward a fall. I prefer the measured spark, the lights without the dark. City still tempts the flame, still invites the game. But I don't accept each round, I choose ground.
Masculine ain't loud combustion, it's calibrated destruction. It's knowing how to hold the heat
without defeat. Control burning violet light, no need left to fight. Confidence that's tight but right. Control burn, steady tone, not brittle like a throne, solid as a stone.
Younger fires rise, fueled by restless eyes, believing burn equals rain, not knowing hidden pain. I once believed the same, fed the flame until the smoke grew thick and clarity felt sick. Now my theory's built on pace, on giving heat its place, on letting embers breathe without forcing them to see. Engine humming low and wide, control burn inside, not extinguished, not wild, balance child.
He's steady, no blaze, no blaze. He's steady.